Hello, good evening. This is Melanie from Growing My Own. I'm just giving a short tour of the garden. It's been a while since I did one. So I'm starting here by the planter box with the beans, tomato, and potatoes in the front. And my beans are finally start to go up on the trellis, and my Malabar spinach is all the way up here now. And I have another set of Malabar spinach here. Got a lot of branch on it. It's taking its time crawling up, but it's getting there. And these are some of the tomatoes. These are my Black Beauty. And these are some, I think these are Early Girl. And I have some dill in the back there, just transplanted. These are some potatoes. These should be ready by the end of the month. I can't wait to harvest them. Some black eyed peas going up there. And this is my mystery squash plant. I have another one coming there. And I just planted some potatoes in here about 5 minutes ago. And I have some cocoa plants in this. I also have a pumpkin, Halloween pumpkin. And I have some Swiss chard in here and some parsley. And my sweet potatoes are doing well. This is a sweet potato from the potato skin. One piece of skin, and it's going all over now. I cut some branches off and planted it in here. And I have more tomatoes over here. I have lots of tomatoes. This cucumber tree is not doing very well. I don't know, the leaves are just yellow. I'm not getting, I just get a small cucumber from it, even though it blossoms a lot. And it produces a lot of baby cucumber, but they all die before they reach maturity. This one under here look like it's gonna make it. And there's another one here. These are some more of my Black Beauty over here. There's some more. I don't know what color these should be when they're ripe, if they're gonna be purple or green. I don't think they get red though. And there's a sweet potato box over there. Another sweet potato plant here. And this is a zucchini. Already harvest from it, and there's 2 more coming. Peppers are doing well. Getting a lot of peppers. I know these are, it's not Scotch bonnet, but it's hot. It's very spicy. It's those red ones. And also put some potatoes in that. I have this little cucumber struggling. It just came up somewhere. I was gonna throw it away, then I just stick it in there. Yeah, and these are some of my Swiss chard. I think I'm gonna finish these this week. Take them out and use the pot for something else. I don't want anything to stay too long when I can use the pot for something else. My one and only Scotch bonnet. Some more dill. These are some of those mystery peas. I think these are the long, skinny, like long banana pepper, but they're sweet. And these are my cilantro going to seed. These are the beetroots. I transplant over here. Everything is growing fine except for the leaf miners giving me a hard time. What they're doing to my leaves. I keep cutting them off or squashing them. These are some new ones just started. I already squashed these. I don't know if it's gonna continue or what. Yeah, so that's my beets. I might get some beets to pickle. This is my big yellow bag that I use for a planter. So I planted sweet potato in it, and then I decided to put some red kidney beans that I harvested last year. It was not enough to cook, so I replant everything in here and they start to blossom. And I thought that would kind of cover the sweet potato and it wouldn't do well, but the sweet potato are doing well. They're sticking out everywhere at the edge. Yeah, they're all in their own. And over here is another box. I have more tomatoes over here. I also have some beetroots in here, onions. More is the cuny, mystery squash in here. And I'm getting some cucumber. I got my first cucumber from this Sunday. I have visitors, so I harvest as much as I could and make a gift. Here's another one. I'm gonna harvest these. A baby one. Here's another one in here. I think this is gonna be one of those long squash. This is the only one I see with white flowers when it blossoms. The flowers are white. So let's just wait and see. And I have my pumpkin waiting for that to ready to pick. And I have 2 more pumpkins in here. Can't wait to harvest those. Over here I have some eggplants. I have okras. More potato. Look at the size of this one. Wow, that's the biggest one so far. Another eggplant. I have 4 okras over here. And my potatoes are getting ready to harvest. But what I noticed, they're all growing on top of the ground. Just have to be covering them up with straw or hay. I guess I could harvest these now, but I'm just gonna keep them there for a while. And I have a lot of bunches of these on it. They look like tomatoes. This is one of my succession of carrots. They're doing well. Even though the squirrel dug out most of them. All this area should be carrots. There's no carrots because it's all dug out. I harvest some onions from here for my guests. I have a couple living here and some leeks. Volunteer tomato. Some more carrots. Oregano. Also cut all my leeks, my chive for my guests. I love when somebody comes to the house and I can give them something to take back with them. Okay, this is another one of my okra. And I have a volunteer potato coming up here too. This is one of the bed I took out all the broccoli plants from. So the onions are getting a little light now, so they're kind of starting to bulb up. There's some in there. There's one here and some more under here. And these. And my eggplants. This eggplant is starting to give me eggplants. And these are the beets I saved. So I'm getting some beetroots. You can have beetroots for soup. That's a whole bunch there. And there's another pumpkin here. And over here there's a big volunteer potatoes in here. I dug it out, but the potatoes are still in there because when I'm trying to take it out, all these trees start to break back, so I just leave it. So I have to remember to dig them out at the end. Yeah, and I have lots of banana pepper. Nice giant thick banana pepper. I have 3 trees like this. There's some more down here. I have another one over here. I can't pick up the leaves, they're coming before the camera. Anyway, my zinnias has taken over. I didn't know they were gonna spread out so much because the first I'm planting them. So these are all pepper tree between. These are all zinnia and pepper intertwined. Oh, and I have this cabbage over here. My only 2 cabbage that make it. So I'm gonna come back and harvest this later. And there's the other one over here. I'm gonna harvest both of them. And I think my black-eyed peas have finally taken off of the trellis. And my volunteer sunflower is gonna be opening soon. I accidentally break this zinnia. And these onions over here starting to bulb up too because of I took out the carrots. And then I still have lots of pepper in here. And I have some spicy pepper over there. And some other long pepper. And these are another succession of beans I put here. These are doing fine. The slug, I haven't found these yet. And some more beets coming up over here. Yeah, and this is a winter squash. It's kind of covering up the onions now. Maybe by next week I can harvest this onion because the neck is getting saggy, soft. They said come and harvest these. Maybe by the end of the week or next week they'll be ready for harvest. Yeah, these are some more beet turnips. I keep calling them beets. These are turnips. Over here, where did I see another one? So I'm gonna have turnip. Here's the other one. The others are small. Oh, there's a third one. So I'm gonna have turnip, pumpkin and carrots for my soup throughout the year, hopefully. Okay, and my striped plum tomatoes, they're coming up. I have lots of tomatoes, even though so many died, because I wanted us to get a lot because I want to make my own tomato sauce again. And also my ketchup. I was so happy when I could give my kids them real organic tomato ketchup, my grandkids. Some of these tomatoes start to ripe. And the air is so lush. Wow, look in here. I have to harvest those. And these are, I thought these were chili, but I realized they're growing way longer than chili. I don't know what they are. Just have some. I took out all the broccoli from this bed too, and I have 3 winter squash in here. I left the kale, and on the side I have some succession beans, but the slug is giving them a hard time. Yeah, and this bean tree, we got about 2 pounds of beans off it Sunday. it's finishing up now. I'm not gonna plant anymore. I have enough. I have to get those processed that I have inside so I can freeze them. Yeah, I have some more here. My friends are coming. My friends are coming here Sunday, so maybe they can get some beans. These are some of the onions I started inside, but they're not getting a chance to prosper because they're being like dug out all the time. So I just give up and stop replanting them. So they're lying on the side. It make it. This is one of the red one. And I have some leeks. Leeks are doing well. This dog doesn't touch those. I also have some more beans in here. Slug is eating them. And these are some of the onion I started. And this is where I pulled the beets from. These were left, so I just let them stay. Yeah, this is that. And these pepper tree, these are some sweet pepper. I don't know what they're curling up on the top. I put ground egg shell, and I pick off all the curly leaves, and it's supposed to be growing new one, but the new ones are still curly. So I put some hashes. So let's see. The tree itself is like healthy except for those curly, twirly. And it's getting a lot of blossom, but it's not bearing any fruit. And these are my wax bean and green peas. I have a lot of peas in here to harvest. That's a piece. I have to see if I can leave that for my friends come, they can pick them. Oh, they don't get too hard by then. And I have some more out here. Oh, the grandkids like strip the trees the other day. I thought left them. The smaller one, he was like he's more into the gardening than his elder brother. These are the corns that I succession plant. Because those that I plant first, they're not doing well. I start pulling them out already. And these are great, way better than those already. It's already past some of them, and these were there like almost 6 weeks before these. And I have this watermelon. It was there in a pot. I put it here. I don't know if I'll get any melon before the year end, but I saw a blossom somewhere. There's a blossom. I didn't bother with melon or cantaloupe this year. Because last year I had so much problem with the cucumber beetle on it. This is my Jamaica pumpkin tree. It's just growing wild all over the place. And so many times I was so tempted to pull it out. My daughter said no, just let it wait. And then look like I'm gonna get some male blossom. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this one branch. Nothing on the other branch. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be a female or another male. Oh, I'm getting some buds over here. Okay, we'll get some carrots before it gets cold. Yeah, these are the corns I planted since May, and nothing is happening. They just come like to this length and then they stop. And then some of them in the middle start to rotten. Look at them. Last year this time they already passed the fence. This one I'm getting baby corns on it with no tassel. Because where the tassel should have been, there was some rot in between. So this is what's been happening. They said these are all the ones that have to be pulling out because they're rotting. So this one have a tassel. So I'm thinking when this open, and if that opening time, I'll use this one and use it for that one. Like that. It's not germinate, pollinate. Yeah, I'll use some of this and pollinate that. Yeah, and this one look like I'm gonna get, this one look pregnant, like I'm gonna get a corn here. Looks swollen. Yeah, I'm getting a tassel in this, and the corn is still tiny. This is what been happening to them. The miggle is getting rot, and I don't know if it's the earwig eating them out or what, I don't know. Look at this one. So I took off all the rotten leaves and the miggle start to regrow. So I'm just gonna watch those and see before I take out any more. Anyway, I'm back to where I started. So this is it from me for now, from Melanie, from Growing My Own. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.